ID that is 80%, 70+% here across the state of California. That's not just Republicans.
A majority of Democrats support this.
Exactly.
We have tested it.
Right.
So we have tested all of it.
And yet the people those Democrats are voting for and sending to Sacramento are thwarting that the people who put them there want to do.
Exactly.
We're seeing that across the board. All these policies, we talk about early release for criminals, violent criminals. You know, those are policies that people in Sacramento have been sent there by voters who don't agree with what they're doing.
Exactly.
So let's work on voter ID to start with. That'll give us kind of that base level of who's really doing this and give people a confidence. Because I know one thing from Republicans, it drives me crazy, but I understand it. It's like, my vote doesn't count. This whole thing is rigged. Why would I even bother? I want people to know that when they go and they cast their ballot, that it is legit, and the answer that comes back, even if it is that California is as blue as they come, at least we know it's true. And we can all work from that point to, like you say, let's break the supermajority. Let's take step 1, get voter ID. Step 2, keep working to break that supermajority. You guys are doing such great work up and down this state on those issues. And so this is an opportunity for people to show up and say, Assemblyman Tanyapa, thank you so much for how you're fighting for us. I want to stand with you on Tuesday, March 3rd at 2:30 p.m. as we turn in the signatures for voter ID. Again, at the County Elections Office, Kernan M Street. Show up, everybody. This is a guy who is working his tail off for us. He deserves for you to take a little bit of time out of your day. Show up. This is for us to start with, too. So I will be out there. Join me, join Assemblyman David Tanyapa, and all of our fighter friends for common sense in the Central Valley here in California. David, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate what you do. This is Diane Pierce. It has been my privilege to sit in for Ray Appleton today here on the KMJ airwaves. Thanks so much for joining us, and to all my guests, Brooke Ashton, Supervisor Gary Bredefeld, of course, Assemblyman David Tanyapa. Enjoy the rest of the
copyrighted music.
sleeping? Head over to Under the Covers Mattress, your #1 purple showroom. Recognized for the best cooling mattress. Buy with confidence with a 1-year sleep guarantee.
News Talk, 580 AM, 105.9 FM, KMJ, Fresno, a Cumulus Media station.
Mostly sunny and 74 at Radio City. It's 2 o'clock. I'm Liz Kern live in the KMJ newsroom. Former President Bill Clinton sitting today for a closed-door deposition with members of the House Oversight Committee in New York. Their investigation regarding convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. During a break in testimony, Democratic Representative Melanie Stansbury told the press that the former president is not facing any criminal allegations.
There are not public files available that accuse him of a crime, whereas there are publicly available.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton sat for several hours for a deposition on Thursday. Fresno hitting the brakes in school zones. City Council voted unanimously to lower speed limits from 25 miles an hour to 20. That's ahead of a new California mandate in 2031. ABC 30's Christina Lopez spoke to Council member Nelson Esparza after the meeting yesterday.
There certainly have been collisions between vehicles and our students in these school zones, and it's tragic.
That mandate comes after Governor Gavin Newsom signed Assembly Bill 382 into law last October. Fresno Unified says it backs the safety measure. In a statement to Action News, the district said, quote, "We welcome any changes or improvements which would mean our students and parents will be safer when walking, riding their bikes, and driving to and from school." The change would require switching out existing speed limit signage.
A total of 149 schools throughout the city. It's a big effort.
With the price tag between $400,000 and $500,000.
Councilmember Esparza hopes to have those new signs up and ready to go in time for the start of the academic school year in August.
The California Department of Water Resources carried out its 3rd snow survey of the season today near Lake Tahoe. DWR's Andy Rising says the recent storms have helped, but failed to push the snowpack to much needed higher levels.
Snowpack in the northern Sierra Nevada, which is north of us, where many of our larger reservoirs are located, is only about 45% of average for the state. Central Sierra is 70%, Southern Sierra is 90%.
Rising says that's the opposite of snowpack amounts in the Sierra Nevada last year. The staff measure water content in the snowpack, which is a key indicator for water supply. Attendance at the World Ag Expo in Tulare is up for this year. KMJ's Ag Director Don York has the stats.
More than